It's the 23rd of May 2014. Welcome to The Brief. Let's now take a look at the trending stories for today. When will the next elections be held? Now, according to the Elections Commissioner Mahinda Deshapriya, we could expect a provincial council election by November this year.
The Uber Provincial Council election will be held first. If the Provincial Council is dissolved by the 2nd of September, I am vested with the power to hold the election by the 3rd Saturday in the month of November. We are aware that the possibility of holding election in November is low because the budget will be presented during this period.
The 10th Annual Forum for Radio Asia Broadcasters, known as Radio Asia 2014, commenced in Colombo yesterday. Now, the conference is being organized by the Asia Broadcasting Union and is being hosted by MTV and NBC.
Radio Asia 2014 brings together specialists in the broadcast sector from many parts of the world. The forum is being held under the theme "It's all about content, positioning new radio in the knowledge society."
Sri Lanka has illustrious history in radio broadcasting, being home to one of the oldest radio stations in this region. It is fitting that the 10th Annual Forum for Asian Radio Broadcasters, Radio Asia 2014, should be held in Colombo. I thank NBC for hosting this unique international media conference.
As we stand on the threshold of the exciting and the unknown, conferences such as this will spur this industry to greater heights, where our audience and technology will drive us to constantly innovate and challenge ourselves to meet the evolving needs of the knowledge society.
Discussions between the Railway Trade Union members and the Minister of Transport concluded successfully, paving the way for the full restoration of train services back to normal. Now, during the past few weeks, train services were thrown into turmoil after several deadly accidents.
The discussions held yesterday with railway trade unions focused on the shortcomings in the train services as well as emergency transfers within the department.
There is a possibility of small delays occurring during the next 2 weeks. We will reduce this. I request everyone to support me as the Minister and the Railways Department. We are saddened by the incidents that were reported. However, we are all working towards ensuring that such incidents don't occur again. All trade unions have agreed to this. I held discussions with every one of them and we reached a consensus that we should provide a good service to the public. All train services will operate as usual from this evening.
The Central Bank of Sri Lanka says in a backdrop where inflation and interest rates are maintained at a lower rate, banks need to take measures to provide long-standing loans.
On a number of occasions in December 2012, the Central Bank of Sri Lanka decided to lower its policy interest rate with the aim of maintaining an ease monetary policy. In addition, the statutory reserve requirement to be placed with the CBSL by commercial banks was also lowered from 8% to 6%. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka says that over the past 1 year, the normal loan interest rate, which was at 16.36%, was reduced to 14.44%.
Thailand's army chief says that the military commission that imposed martial law on Tuesday will take control of the country's government.
The announcement came after a second day of negotiations in the capital Bangkok between the army, political groups, senators and members of the election commission failed to resolve the country's political crisis. Thailand's military imposes a nationwide curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 p.m. after overthrowing a caretaker government in a coup. Thai Army Chief General Prayut Chan-o-cha vowed to restore order and enact political reforms in the country. The coup follows months of political turmoil in Thailand.
Let's take a quick look at the exchange rates. With that, we wrap up this edition of The Brief. Remember, you can like, subscribe, or even leave your comment in the comment box below. I'm Stephanie Lazarus, reminding you to always stay briefed.